It's not really stable, but here we are.
What's up? I'm Mun.
And I'm Ray.
Welcome back. We black.
All day, baby.
Yes. Real quick, let's jump right into it. Divorce in Black. Tyler Perry's new movie that appeared on Prime. I'm going to say, Tyler, it's starting to play out, bro.
I didn't see the movie. I am at the point now where congratulations on all your success. I'm really happy for you. You're doing your thing. But the last 4 movies that I've seen have all been the same movie, and half of the same cast.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really interested in seeing this. So.
Well, I mean, honestly, from my point of view, we're putting a lot of responsibility on Tyler Perry to keep reinventing himself and always putting out brand new material. And it's one thing Tyler Perry he did say, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm telling the stories that I want to tell. These are our stories. Now, in Divorce in the Black, you have this young lady, Megan Good. She comes from a 2-parent household, Christian background, and somehow she falls in love with the thug and marries him.
That sounds about right.
I just thought it's like, and I'm watching this, right? So you're going to see you come from a 2-parent household, getting the Christian love, but yet you still make a wrong move, and then what happens is Megan Good is doing so much to keep this marriage together. Meanwhile, her husband, I don't know the guy's name, Corey
Hardrick.
This brother is just, he got father's abusive, mom's crazy as hell, and you know, they're like it's like the Black Hillbillies, and it's just like you already know the ending. Seriously. Then all of a sudden she started getting her, you know, she take her life back. Then all of a sudden she started doing her own thing. She's starting to jog and she's starting to be free. Then all of a sudden she's dealing with this dude that her husband and his brothers, they beat his ass in high school. Now she fucking him. And
I mean, it sounds like a Tyler Perry production.
Yeah, now, the first scene threw me. You took the body out of the casket.
Take the second exit at the traffic circle.
What? You're in a funeral. And all of a sudden, the pastor is speaking some truths about the unalived. And the mother is upset because he's not holding back. So all of a sudden she gets upset. She says, I don't want y'all to think y'all gotta see we get hand-me-downs and all that type of stuff. And the mother starts getting undressed in the church. What? And then she tell her boys, get him out the casket. Get him out the casket. And it's like, this is what we're doing now?
Continue on current road for
And, you know,
11 miles.
no, man, no.
Taking it back to where you said, you know, because I remember seeing, it was a skit on a TV show that Kenyon, the dude that did Blackish. Okay, I forgot his name. Kenyon something. I have it there on the screen. He had a show and Tyler Perry and him was speaking.
Yeah.
And I think that this is where the clip came in, but I believe there was some truth to it. He said, you know what, there's always going to be a critic, and fuck people's opinions. I do it because I want to do it. You know, not everybody's going to like your stuff, blah, blah, blah. I think that that's true to character and that's true to life. However, I also think that that's the main reason why all of Tyler Perry's movies are the same, because he doesn't want anyone else's hands in the pot. And I believe that his theory is, if it fails, it's my failure. I don't want to put my failure on anyone else's head. But my thing is, you're not putting anyone else's failure up to play it's still going to be your failure because it's a Tyler Perry production. So giving someone else a shot, passing the ball to someone else,
Yeah.
it seems like that would be the logical thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it also seems that that's not what he wants to do, because he wants to be able to say, this is completely and totally mine. And for that, you're getting the same movie again with half the same cast.
Dude, I'm just saying, man. With all these writers,
Mm-hmm.
you have a studio that's yours.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bruh. I mean, and you know, I'm on the fence because I get it. Damn it, you don't like my movies? Don't see them.
Right.
And if you want something different, damn it, you do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens as black folk, what we like to do, we like to harbor and put all of our expectations on one person, on one black person.
That one person that made it.
Yeah, and we get mad at that black person because they're not living and thinking like us. And
Or
that's
doing it the way that
yeah,
we think they should do
That's the
it.
craziest shit ever. Instead of us going ahead and just taking his blueprint and going and getting our shit started, and we can come up with our own stories.
It's definitely easier to
Yeah, critique
criticize someone
somebody.
else.
Yeah. It's easy to criticize and do your own shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I still roll with Spike Lee. Spike Lee, even though he comes from most of his movies, if not all, are racially, it's a racial undertone.
Mm-hmm.
But different scenarios. None of his movies are the same. None of them. I'm serious. Do the Right Thing. Jungle Fever. Mo Better Blues. What's the other one? Inside Man. I mean, it's School Days. You see what I'm saying? All of them had racial undertones, but
Different storyline.
different storylines.
Yeah.
He left you with that, well, wow, what to expect now? I know it's going to be about some race, but damn, check it out. I mean, Jungle Fever, that shit was epic. I'm sorry. Mo Better Blues, one of my favorite movies. Epic. School Days. Epic.
So
Now,
you can have.
she's got to have
Yeah.
it.
So you can have movies
Yes.
that have similar values but different storylines.
Yeah, you can
It
talk
can
about,
happen.
Yeah, damn it. Talk this. You kill me with the church. Church. I mean, come on.
And we
bro.
get it. That's where your beginnings
Yes.
of your plays and stuff started. We get that. The
Yeah.
church was a big part of the reason why you are where you are. And then Medea, and then
Yeah.
you retired Medea.
Thank God.
And when you retired Medea, your movies started to become Medea-less,
Yeah.
and not just in the visual sense,
Yeah.
but
It's just
comedy-wise and everything
come on,
else.
bro.
But
I mean, really.
and that's fine if you want to change the direction.
Yeah, how many times
You
did
know.
Medea go to jail? I mean, family reunion.
And why almost every man in your movie, every black man in your movie, damn near,
Some shit.
is garbage.
It's some
The
shit.
only man in your movies that I've seen who weren't garbage was you when you dressed up as Medea.
No. Also, in both, Why Did I Get Married 1 and Why Did I Get Married 2?
There you go. You were the only man who was worth something
Yeah, you
in the
ain't
movie.
cheat.
Every other black man in your movies
Was some shit.
was garbage. And even in, and I brought this to my husband's attention, even in the movie The Family That Prays,
Oh, yeah.
the guy who was Sanaa Lathan's husband,
Yeah.
he was supposedly okay, but then he hit her.
Yeah.
So now, all of a sudden, he's X'd out. He's not as good as Tyler Perry's character.
Yeah. Here's Tyler Perry, the movie, the dude you play, his best friend,
Mm-hmm.
and you was the trash ass best friend. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you knew that she was cheating on your man, and you was sitting there talking about him in the movie, and then you gonna come out of my man. Everybody know they talk about him behind your back, but you supposed to be my boy. You ain't supposed to hit me. This is shit.
That means you talking about my back too.
Yeah.
'Cause if they'll talk about you,
Yeah.
they'll talk with you.
You're scared.
Another way around.
You're scared to do business on your own. You know what I'm saying? I like how we live, man. You know, this is all right. Oh, scared ass. But we're moving off the movie. What I'm saying is, you make every black man out to be a menace.
Mhm.
He's an abuser or he's a fucking cheater.
And that's how you're keeping the female audience.
And then what gets me, there's always that brother that comes around, bam, and pick her up, dust her off, and it shows her what real love is.
The maintenance man,
Yeah.
or the
Always. You know
the
what I'm saying?
Officer Troy.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you, your first one you dropped, Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Mm-hmm.
That shit there, I was with you all the way until the husband got shot in court, and all of a sudden Kimberly Elise
Mm-hmm.
comes back to take care of him.
Same thing he had Jill Scott do. And Why Did I Get Married Too?
I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, you go through this whole transformation in this movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. You sit here, and there's a dude that loves you, wants to be with you,
Mhm.
but you put his ass on hold because you're still married.
Yeah.
And you go back to him to take care of him. At the meantime, you get your revenge. Put him in the tub for I don't know how long.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, you hit him with the bat and all that type of shit.
Having
Then
them watch you eat.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you nurse him back to health, and then you give him the divorce papers.
Right.
I'm just like, that's a bunch of bullshit.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but I digress. That's just my opinion. And
Well, like I said, I didn't see the movie,
you listen.
and I have no desire to see the movie. Only thing you have to do nowadays is go on social media and find out about any and everything you want to find out about.
Yeah.
And I've heard, like the first day that it was released or whatever, I heard 2 reviews and both of them were garbage.
Yes. A couple of females did videos. One woman said, "I'm done. I would never watch another Tyler Perry movie as long as I live. He gets on my goddamn nerves." And she just went in.
Mm.
So I took from that. I said, "I want to check it out myself." So I watched it. And Lord, I can't
You
get
agree
that
with
time. I can't get that time back.
You can't.
But I'm proud of you though, because I mean you're doing your thing.
Yeah, I mean, can't nobody say you ain't doing it,
Yeah,
because
you're
you're
doing
damn
your
sure
thing.
doing it.
Yeah, you're doing you, bro.
Mm-mm.
So that's all I got.
That's all we got.
I'm Mun.
I'm Ray. That's our time. And again, we thank you for yours. Till the next video. Peace.